Hello and welcome to my next episode of Equipment Showcase,
This will be another dual commentary on the Painting Guardian set.
which is a very lightweight set with very minimal physical defenses, but very exceptional and great elemental defenses. Yes, the weapons, they are well, they're the same. First of all, they're just dual wielded, as you can see. And they are a curved sword or a type of scimitar sort of weapon. Yes, they are the shortest scimitars or curved swords in the game, I believe. But they are very damaging, and I would assume that they're also the quickest. And as all the other scimitars, they have very high DPS. Although they they can't break poise as easily as other weapons, such as an ultra great sword or even a great sword.
Would you consider these weapons good to use against watermelons?
Well, they are very exceptionally well against watermelons. They do have that slicing. They are exceptionally well at slicing, as you see there.
Well, I mean, the kind of watermelons I'm referring to is the water. Have you ever seen the watermelons that have 50 poise? Those watermelons, man.
Those ones you might need a claymore or another great sword as such.
So these won't be that good for it?
Nah, I would definitely go with a claymore.
So these guys. So you wouldn't consider these watermelon cutters, would you?
No, not quite. Although, if there's a watermelon with 0 poise, they're absolutely fantastic for cutting those watermelons. They will just slice and dice right through them.
So, where do you get the Painting Guardian sword from?
It is acquired from this place. Enough said.
That's a nice place.
Well, it took me about 3 runs for that lower part of the chapel in Norlando with, you drop rate boosted by that gold serpent ring, and I got it eventually.
And this is where you get the armor, correct?
Yes, it is. This is in the painting world, and you just drop down here. It's at the bottom. There's these white rats. I guess they're albino rats.
These rats give humanity, right? Like,
yes, they also give rabies.
That's the best part of those rats.
Oh, dude, that's why I came down here. The armor is just, additional reason.
Of course.
And on to the PvP fairly quickly.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you straight up. How'd you win any fights with this armor set?
That's how I won fights with this armor set. But seriously, I did get quite a few parries. Maybe not quite a few, but several at least. A lot more than I did with the last set at least. But I am getting back in the habit of playing Dark Souls PvP.
This is your super health set, isn't it?
Yes. I'll admit that. Oh, by the way, I don't think I've mentioned this before, but I'm not exactly going to be doing any specific builds for sets anymore. I'm just going to be using my general builds that I have pre-made, and quite frankly, that is because they patched the bottomless box glitch, so it is just not practical for me to do that anymore unless I want to play all the way through the game, and just, that would take a while, and I've played through Dark Souls enough where it's just not quite as entertaining as this guy slaps me to death.
Wow. That 0 poise is not working for you.
Not quite, not at all actually. But like I said, I actually don't know if I said this before, but I'm sure you guys have noticed that this is a character with about 70, I think, yeah, exactly, 70 vitality, so he has about 2k health. So my health actually extends the visual health bar by a bit, and then I got that red tearstone ring to boost my damage when my health drops below a certain percentage, which is actually what won me the fight in a couple of battles.
This guy here, what's that weapon he's using? Is that part of the DLC?
No, that's actually been featured in one of my other equipment showcase videos. Dude, haven't you watched it?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's
watched
right.
Every single one.
I force every single one of my friends to watch these videos, whether they like them or not.
Help us. But what set is that from?
Oh, it's from the Black Knight set. It's the Halberd, actually, and every single time I use 0 poise in PvP, I'm just reminded how bad or how difficult it can be when you're fighting someone with a long spear. And yeah, I know this isn't a long sphere, but I do show a few fights later on, which, well, frankly, I don't know, they feel hopeless. I feel like the only thing I can really do is roll around and get lucky. This guy that I'm fighting right here, I feel like if he had attacked me a few more times than what he had done, played a bit more offensively, then he could have won me quite easily, as his weapon does have a much greater advantage in reach than my short little puny curved sword does.
I'm just really wondering why anyone would put these guys as the guardian of anything. I mean, their armor kind of really sucks. I'm pretty sure they're the most stupidest. I mean, the hollow soldiers put up a better fight. That's saying something.
I don't know, dude. Have you ever thoroughly played Dark Souls yourself?
Well, I mean, I've been to that part where they're at.
Alright, yeah, true. You know, there are a few parts in an Orlando, I mean, a few as in maybe 2 or 3, where they are a bit sneaky and stealthy, and I suppose if it's your first playthrough and you don't know any better, they may just sneak up on you. I assume that they can backstab you, as it seems like they're that kind of type of NPC. And another thing, they're also actually pretty good at dodging for NPCs. Once in a while I'll see them dodge my attacks successfully as I'm fighting them.
Huh. Wow, this fight's lasting forever.
Yeah, like I said, if this guy played a little bit more offensively, he probably could have won.
Oh, nice.
Yep, got that spin to win there at the end. Got him on that, I believe it's called a wake-up shot. That's what the kids call it these days. No, I'm just messing. I'm still a kid myself.
Oh, I see you're using the throwing knife like they do.
Yeah, even though it's extremely ineffective except for breaking poise, I suppose.
The throwing knife breaks poise?
It can, but on rare occasions, and it probably won't break poise if like someone has, you know, Hable set or some ridiculous poise. And I could tell right away that this guy was gonna be going for a backstab on me, so I countered that. We got a what would you call it? I guess a double or a backstabbing on each other at the same time. And yeah, I just predicted his movements, and that was pretty much a good game. Saw him running over here. Now, the way I was able to interrupt his flasking was just thanks to him having 0 poise, and that's ultimately what won me that battle.
Oh, wow. You're not gonna win this one, are you?
I really didn't expect to, but I don't think this guy is exactly an experienced player versus player fighter. Simply because, well, first of all, he had summoned a dark spirit before, and then we just kind of waited around staring at each other kind of oddly for like a minute or two. And after that, I pointed at him, and the fight got started after some other gestures.
What happened to the other dark spirit?
He never got summoned.
Huh.
That's no clue what happened to him. Yeah, I really wouldn't expect myself to win against someone like this. Honestly, you'd go two-handed with that sword and just R1 spam me to win, but he didn't. And that was a pretty simple fight.
Alright, so that guy was a noob?
Most likely, to be quite frank. And this person, I ran around for a minute or two wondering where they were. Finally ended up finding him, her, here. Ooh, and this sword is from the DLC. I'm unfamiliar with it, but if I had to guess, I'd say that's a dragon tooth sword. But like I said, I'm guessing. Don't know for sure.
Is that the sword shooting out the crystal missile?
No, that was actually a sorcery.
Ah,
And that I knew I would be setting myself up in a narrow place like this for a parry. And yeah, I could just dodge those sorceries, get a easy roll attack, do some damage. So I did. My plan worked out perfectly. I did not take any damage at all that fight.
wow.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Oh, this person. I ran around, I could tell he or she was going for a backstab on me, so I countered that with my own backstab. Gotta eat that grass, make sure I got some extra stamina regen. It seems like I've fought quite a few people using the sword now, the Artorias sword. Or one of the variants of the Artorias sword, the one that he uses, the boss.
Is it good?
I think it is pretty good. Although the scaling, it it's sort of all over the place. Yeah, the scaling is sort of, it's like based on your several stats.
Oh.
And I got stun locked pretty hard. Trying to flask on me, well, that was successful. Probably because this person had a decent amount of poise to resist it, like, unlike that last person that tried to flask that I killed in 2 hits.
Is that person wearing the dinghy armor?
Yes, I believe it's like, I mean, it looks like he or she is wearing that dinghy armor. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I know it's the armor that the firekeeper at the Firelink Shrine wears.
That's the gargoyle helmet. What's giving him the poise?
Oh, it's probably a ring now that I think about it. I think that aura might be the wolf ring effect.
Oh.
Yeah, which gives you 40 poise. Not a bad idea to wear that.
And he's trying to flask. Oh, a successful flask.
Oh, at least I got a backstab to counter that. Partially, at least. I go head on and I win that fight head on.
Just a bit of, just a bit more life, and he might have won.
Yep. Having that 2,000 life or HP really is a huge advantage. And I fight another person.
Again with that shield. Why do people use it?
Don't ask me. Well, I mean, I've stated the reasons why it's good before. Yeah, it's lightweight, offers good percentage of damage blocked.
But you still feel some of it. It's just...
It's, I don't know. I guess it's better than most shields, though, just overall.
What is that? Is that armor part of the DLC?
Yes, it is. It's the Artorias armor, same armor that the boss Artorias wears.
Oh, he's using the full Artorias set, isn't he?
I suppose so. I don't know. I mean, the Dark Hand is really the only thing. Now, I was playing a bit more defensive here. I wasn't exactly expecting him to flask. Expecting him more to, yeah, not do that. And I failed because I just hit the wall 3 times. But, yeah, now things are a bit even, I suppose. Although, I do have a lot more damage put on him than I do have on myself. Ooh, nearly got a parry on me.
What? Oh, double backstab?
Yeah, it's a backstab. At the same time, the other person backstabs you.
And he flasks.
Marvelous.
Of course. So far, it looks like you're going up against a bunch of flaskers.
Yeah, it happens. Oh, and a Hornet's Ring user. That hurts. What can I say? I have 2,000 HP.
That is one interesting two-handed attack.
Yeah. That's the sword from the DLC, the Artorias sword. Don't remember if that's what it's called exactly, but yeah. So my red tier stone ring activated. Maybe I still have a fighting chance. Maybe not. We shall see. Just one more hit. I better be cautious.
Ooh,
Getting close there. Oh, I was just not cautious enough.
Ouch.
If I had dodged, then I probably could have come back. Don't know if you could have called that a comeback, as I pretty much beat him, other than him flasking, but yeah, whatever. Alright, this person here actually has pretty minimal poise, just enough poise that I can stun lock him. Maybe not stun him on my first hit, but perhaps on my second or third hit I can. Now let's watch. Now my sword, or my weapon, is actually much quicker than his, so in a way I do have a slight advantage in DPS, I do believe. And just pure DPS if we were to go head on each other. Very, very predictable fireballs. Alternating pattern of up close, far away. Yeah, seen that before, kids. I shouldn't be saying kids, because like I said, I'm a kid, and yeah.
Yeah. Kids, you know. Kids
just a joke. Alright, yeah, find the same guy again. Let's see, I was really expecting him to bow or something. Almost got that parry on him, but I believe I was too far away.
What katana is that? Is that the washing pole?
No, not the washing pole.
The washing pole is super huge.
Yeah,
huh?
I was gonna say I can't tell, but it's either the Iato or the Uchigatana, I believe. but it's hard to tell which one. You have to really look up close. You have to look at the hilt, I believe. You might also be able to tell if you look at the blade. Alright, this is where it gets interesting. I go head on, kill him in 2 hits with that red tear stone ring.
Whoa.
My DPS is just insane. Especially with that ring. Ah, yes, this guy. Guy with the blue legs, the blue skin.
What in the... This guy looks like some kind of Christmas spirit. Is he like going Santa Claus on you?
He's like a Smurf or something. Or, not a Smurf.
Yeah. Smurf?
Yeah, he's
Dude,
like a
look
Smurf.
at this guy.
Ooh, I did quite a bit of damage there, but he beat me going head on.
Man, don't mess with the Smurfs, dude.
Oh man, they know their magic.
Yeah, man.
The pro magic users.
Just pop a Smurf right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I fought this guy several times. The first time I fought him, I had a really good fight, and I barely beat him. Then I realized I wasn't recording. But I did have, I don't know, 3-4 fights with him. And yes, he or she is using a long spear. Like I said earlier, it's kind of the weakness to those who wear 0 poise. However, I kind of try to wear down this person's stamina as much as I can, then I get up close and personal and swing away. It's really the best strategy. Gotta attack whenever I can, whenever I see a window of opportunity.
Ooh.
Another death due to the fact that I wasn't quite being cautious enough. Didn't roll around enough.
That is a weird helmet he's using.
Yeah, wait, the last person?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that set was from the DLC as well.
What's up with that NPC? What's up?
I don't know, it's some kind of glitch. Just like sometimes the NPC will get frozen there.
Oh, okay.
But in the host world, it probably is some dead NPC. Alright, so this person's a good old giant set with a mother's mask. Wait, that actually might be Havel's legs. It's a little bit difficult to tell.
It is Abel's legs.
Okay then, it has been perhaps confirmed. But
wow, this guy's going old-fashioned and super cheap.
yeah, it's the most powerful armor, I suppose you could say. Although you do have to sacrifice quite a bit of weight. Although I suppose now that they've patched the ninja flip ring, it's not quite as overpowered. You used to see these guys with the giant set flipping around like ninjas, swinging their whatever weapon of choice.
This guy is just unbelievably taking every single damage.
Wow, I actually managed to hit him twice before he could hit me once. That's how quick this weapon is. Although if he had gone two-handed, oh, and I finished him off with a nice dead angle. I believe that was a dead angle anyways.
I'm surprised you got a dead angle with that small thing.
It's that dash attack. And that angle. Alright, so I look behind me. Notice that bright glowing green guy that's not so great at hiding. Going over to greet him.
I think he thinks he's still hidden.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, he's...
Oh boy, another long spear user. Oh, I somehow get a backstab on him. How did I do that? I don't know.
That is one of my favorite long spears.
The Ornstein long spear?
Yep.
Yeah. Is that one of your favorite miracles too?
You know, when it's needed.
Yeah.
But he's useless against pros like you.
Oh, you know it. Although it is very tricky to deal with when people use it like he uses it. Hides around corners and then uses it when you're least expecting it. Yep, we got another flasker. But I do heal myself this fight, I must admit. Alright, so when I was up here I kind of realized, wait, we have some distance between each other, I could have healed with my humanity. So what do? Circle around, I get myself in the corner, and he knows that he can barely hit me with his spear, but that buys me enough time to use that, only get hit once.
Then he hits you with his overpowered miracle.
I don't know if it's overpowered. In my opinion, it's not. Although it used to be. Seems like it used to be overpowered when the game first came out. I don't remember if they did something to patch it or not, but eventually I came to my own consensus that it was not overpowered since I found it very easy to punish with a rolling backstab. I don't know why I did a plunge attack there. I just bought him time to heal with his flask.
But you punished him for healing with that backstab.
I suppose so, but not quite enough damage was dealt still.
He's probably out of the miracle, isn't he?
Nope.
Oh.
I heard rumors of like some infamous people that have played through the game enough times so that they have 21 casts of that miracle. At this point, I don't know what I was doing. I guess I was going to this ledge to see if I could jump and make it over there, but sort of failed.
Well, you made it somewhere. At least you're making progress.
It's the effort that counts, right?
Yeah, it's the effort.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
it's the effort that counts. No, that was actually a good fight, aside from my jump at the end. I believe this is the final fight of this video, and it's quite an intriguing one. Alright, so I just barely get summoned, 2 people standing right in front of me. Never a good sign, right? What do?
Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure no one else would do that.
That's what I do. R1 spam.
I'm pretty sure no one else would do that with that armor set.
R1 for the win.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Thank you for watching. And we'll be seeing you guys soon.
Actually, one last question. I don't know what that thing is, but I just saw like these 4 lines. I don't know if this has ever been mentioned. For some reason, I'd imagine it probably has, but maybe you guys have an explanation for this, but I have no clue. But when you're standing at this distance from this place in the undead parish, yeah, you see these 4 lines that seem to be kind of fading into the sky. No clue what that is. Probably just a glitch. Perhaps another explanation.
No, it's not a glitch. Haven't you ever heard of Artorias' sky attack?
What?
Yes. It comes down for days, and then when you're least expecting it, it comes down and hits.
So he's been stalking me this entire time?
He's been stalking everyone.
That would explain all the Artorias people I encountered.
No, they're just his minions.
His minions?
He's waiting for the right time, and he'll strike and bring you presents.
Should I be excited?
No, wait, not that kind of present. Like the present you get and then you return it at the grocery store. That kind of present.
Like
a gift card, kind of.
Oh.
But it'll be a sword in your back, probably between the shoulder blades.
In the heart?
If you're lucky.
Oh, well, when I'm hollow, I don't really feel it in the heart.
Oh, well.
Because I don't have a heart.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if...
Most of the time I'm hollow, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So it really won't make a difference.
So...
Although I might lose like 1,000 HP, but I have like 2,000 on this character.
So... come get us, Artorias. Come get us.
Bye.